Welcome to the Tennis Warehouse shoe review of the Mizuno Wave Exceed Tour 7. The Mizuno Wave Exceed Tour 7 is designed to deliver comfort and speed, as this 7th edition now has the most cushion and responsive inner Z cushioning to date. Located in the forefoot and heel, the Inner Z XP delivers increased comfort and superior energy return. Mizuno's wave plate technology and D-Flex groove combine to enhance the lateral stability and help provide quick, explosive movements. To improve upon the last version, Mizuno incorporates a longer, softer, and more cushioned tongue that helps with the comfort and lacing, while a new DX rubber is durable and offers great traction while being backed by a 6-month outsole durability guarantee.
Overall, I really like the fit, feel, and performance of Mizuno's new Wave Exceed Tour 7. Now I'll start off with the positives, as the list is pretty long, and then finish with what I would change about this shoe. Now besides me feeling like it's a very handsome, attractive shoe, in terms of fit, the width, the length, and the arch height was pretty much spot on for my size 11 medium width foot. The shoe also provided excellent breathability, traction anywhere on the court, and what maybe impressed me the most about this shoe was the upper. There is increased padding on the tongue that helped increase upper comfort, but the upper overall held its shape and support over a long period of time throughout this entire play test. So for a lightweight court shoe, really impressed with that upper support. Now, if I'm being honest, after long periods of play, I was wishing that there was maybe an extra little layer of midsole cushioning only in the forefoot. I would say the heel cushioning was sufficient, not plush. But overall, when I kind of count out the list of pros versus cons, I have to consider the Mizuno Wave Exceed Tour as one of the more impressive lightweight court shoes I have tested. And I didn't even talk about the fact that this shoe includes an outsole warranty, which is one of the few that does.
I am really happy to see that with this Wave Exceed Tour 7, it addressed the biggest issue I had with the previous version, which is that I felt like the tongue was a bit too thin and short with that one. With this update, they've gone back to the more regular tongue. It's a bit longer, it's more padded. So now I'm not getting those pressure points when I'm lacing up my shoes on the top of my feet, which made the shoe much more comfortable to wear. As for on-court performance, I really like the previous version and I really like this version. I felt like there's not much change with it. It's a fairly lightweight shoe, but it still has nice cushioning underfoot, I thought. And then the support and stability was really good as well. I also really enjoyed the traction. It had a nice blend of grip and give. So for those that like to kind of slide out of the shots, I feel like you can easily do so with this shoe. So all in all, I really like this update. Even though it might seem minor, it makes a big difference in how the shoe is when I'm putting it on and playing. So if you are looking for a really lightweight shoe, this is definitely one to consider.
At Fun Time play testing this shoe from Mizuno, I felt super low to the ground, as I would expect in their speed offering. I was moving really well. I got a great amount of cushioning, very responsive, thin, but my feet felt protected. I would say if you're looking to be in your shoes for a long day, so you're teaching, I would go more towards the Wave Enforce over the Wave Exceed, just as a better all day long shoe. But for matches, I really like the way the Exceed put me low to the ground. I felt very fast. I was getting good traction off of the forefoot of the shoe. I played both tennis and padel in this shoe, and it worked great for both of those activities. It's holding up really well too. So I'm very damaging to the outsole of the shoes. Typically on my serve I drag, and then sometimes on my close stance forehands, I drag right under my big toe on my right shoe. And this shoe has held up better than some specific durability shoes I've recently tested. And with this one being a speed shoe, I'm really impressed with the way it has lasted. So yeah, really fun shoe for me. It's a shoe I keep in my bag ready to go, and it's definitely one I bring out on match days.
I was a big fan of some of the previous versions of this shoe. I think going back to like the 2nd or 3rd edition, there was a really thick padded tongue. So I feel like this 7th edition is kind of going back towards that. Not quite, but I felt like the lacing and the part above my foot was well protected, comfortable. As far as the shoe goes, super lightweight, really comfortable for the most part. I felt like what Chris was saying, it's not a super thick layer of midsole, but what was there protected the foot and felt good out on the hard courts. So I felt like comfort, speed, and the lightweightness was great. I would say if I had to knock it, it was just after about a month of testing this, since it is such a light shoe. It did break down a little, felt a little flexible. So I wish there was just maybe a little bit more support and maybe just a little bit more material under my arch. But I do love the Mizuno Enforce Tour, so that's probably my go-to shoe overall, but a nice lightweight option. That wraps up our shoe review of the Mizuno Wave Exceed Tour 7. For more information on these shoes or anything tennis related, be sure to head to Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.